I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
Two in, two back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, I got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know we're running up at night. You know I gotta get one life for this. Went through. J. Cole said his memes and mills, but I'm the king and adjust it all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me than never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while I'm Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey. 6'2", dark skin with purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying little Curtis, yeah. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know we're running up at night. You know I gotta get one life for this. The night, hell of a night. The night.
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Not a lot of undefeated clubs left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Stiff arm buys him some space. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling. Not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Brought in right side. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. A give left side to McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and one.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Throwing from the gun. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Quickly trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the gun on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Cut near the goal line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Cook Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Spears. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, or even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They'll try and throw it here. Finds him over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw now. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them.
To his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see? I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He'll begin his return from the 11. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
7-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Pass complete to Cook. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
To the air, Lance. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a second quarter lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Spears. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Flush down now to his left. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Dropping back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Here's Lance now. He's got it near the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain